NPR's A. Martínez talks to Hall of Fame running back Barry Sanders about the Amazon Prime documentary Bye Bye Barry, which tells the story of why he retired abruptly from the Detroit Lions in 1999. A. Martínez, host. As everyone knows, football is a game marked by violence. But when you watched Barry Sanders run the ball, you saw beauty. You almost couldn't compare him to other football players. He was Baryshnikov with the Bolshoi. He was Michael Jackson moonwalking. His body flowed in ways that really others could not. In this Nike ad from the mid-1990s, Dennis Hopper summed it up nicely. Soundbite of archived recording. Dennis Hopper. He does things on the field that just makes your eyes go all crazy. I remember one time, I saw him running right through people like a cannonball loose inside a pinball machine. Bing, 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 bing. Martínez. Barry Sanders quit the NFL in 1999 after just 10 seasons and his fans just couldn't figure out why. A new documentary shed some light on that. It's called Bye Bye Barry, and I got the chance to talk to Sanders about it yesterday. Now, Barry, you played for 10 seasons. When you walked away from the game, you were one season removed from one of the most incredible seasons a running back has ever had, a 2,000-yard season. That's a pretty rare accomplishment for a running back. From the outside, from all of us looking at you, Barry, it looked like you had plenty left in the tank. So, I mean, from a physical perspective, how many seasons left do you think you could have gone if you just wanted to just play until they dragged you off the field? Barry Sanders. Laughter. Well, that's the thing about that business, you just never know. I mean, I would guess 3 to 5 depending on what else is going on with the team. How many first-round draft picks you devoted to great offensive linemen or devoted them to kickers and punters. I mean. Laugchter. Sanders. I mean, those things matter. Martínez. Now, what the documentary to me makes seem clear is that you left for 2 reasons. The team did not, at the time, have a reasonable shot at a Super Bowl run. And then the second thing is that a lot of the guys that you had played with for a long time that had contributed to your success were gone. The free agency had stripped a lot of the people that you played with away from the team. When you actually, decided to do it and retired, famously, you told the Lions that you were retiring by fax machine. Then you jumped on a plane and went to London. Laugchter. Martínez. And you did it right before training camp. Why did you wait so long? I mean, were you just not sure about you retiring? And, I mean, how did that thought process go? Sanders. I wasn't sure when I was going to actually do it, and it was just probably procrastination and just trying to figure out what was the best way to send a message. And it ended up just being through fax. Which, hey, look, in the late 90s, fax machines were cutting-edge technology, So. Laugchter. Sanders. So I had a buddy who worked for a local paper. I kind of crafted a statement with him and sent it through fax. Soundbite of MONTAGE. Unidentified reporter number 1. Barry Sanders played his hand today, revealing his desire to retire. The shocking announcement has thousands of fans feeling flustered. Unidentified reporter number 2. People are very disgusted with the way Barry handled this, and I think rightfully so. Unidentified reporter number 3. They're insulted the star running back simply faxed in his retirement. Martínez. When I think about your job, I mean professional athlete, probably one of the, from the outside looking in, Barry, one of the coolest jobs you could possibly have. You have people around you that take a lot of pride in what you do. It's family. I know your dad took a lot of pride in the fact that you were a professional football player. But then, you got all kinds of people like fans and everyone that also take pride in what you do. Does it ever get to a point where at times, maybe, you were playing and working for them more for yourself? Sanders. I think there can be that temptation to do that, and I'm sure that that's happened with many athletes. I don't know that I can say that it happened in my case. You see some of these guys. Like some of the colleagues that I played with. Like a Brett Favre. Who retired and came back. The bottom line is it's a tough thing to walk away from. So you mentioned Brett Favre. And I was going to ask you about him and also Tom Brady. Retiring then unretiring. Could you relate to any of that? Sanders. I feel like I could. Football is one of those things where you may get a chance to retire on your terms, but you may not. I mean, it's just one of those games. The fact that someone went back on it. Even Jordan. When Jordan retired and unretired. Hey, it's okay to change your mind. I know I was excited when Jordan unretired. Laugchter. Sanders. I was the most excited, So, yeah, I can relate. Martinez. Did it ever come close for you, to unretire? Did it ever get to the point where you even thought about it for a second? Sanders. I wouldn't say it ever came close, but, I mean, did I think about it? I guess you could say yes, I thought about it. I don't know if that's the same as just missing it. I knew I would always miss it. Thanks for watching NY Sports News. Stay tuned for more updates.